Myself and my friends Phil, Rick and Denny were persuaded to move our recording setup from my parents' house in the suburbs to a basement below a video shop in West Hampstead. This came about after Phil and Rick had been spotted playing in a wine bar by a man named Spiros, who owned the video shop opposite.
Videos of all sorts can be purchased. The finest, lovely, lovely videos. Some of the sweetest videos I've ever met.
No, this ain't going to work out. We're going to have to try something else. I've got another idea.
Plug-in video, 335 West End Lane. They're completely brilliant.
We had also been helped out by my friend Tony, who had been the bass player in my first band. When we found ourselves in the much more credible postcode of Northwest 6, Tony brought his friend Wurzel from Motorhead along to do a guitar solo on one of Phil's songs, for which Denny, Rick and I had performed the backing track, with Tony playing bass and programming the drum machine.
Try to sort it out. Can't you hear it calling? There's never any doubt. Catch me now, I'm falling back into your arms. Can't ever get enough. Going on and on and on beyond the limits of life.
Spiros was trying to get interest in some children's stories Phil had written, set in Japan, so we did some music for that. I also found myself recording a song with a Bond girl. Spiros knew the production company that made the TV show Max Headroom, that was very popular at the time. Max Headroom was played by an actor called Matt Frewer. I recorded some songs for a children's project that he was working on. Having done him a favour, we hoped he would perform a rap for us. We recorded a backing track ready for it. This was such a good idea that the Art of Noise also thought of doing it. And he went with them and had a hit. Spiros and the producers of Max Headroom were working on an animatronic rock show they were hoping to put on at the Trocadero in Piccadilly Circus. We produced a jingle for the event.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the track tonight, so get your glad rags on. Join me, hum, we'll have some fun till the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the track tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. Gonna rock around the Trocadero tonight. Yeah.
I attended the presentation, but the singing model of Elton John was less than convincing, and another outfit got the gig. Then the same team acquired the rights to Doctor Who with the intention of making a film starring Rutger Hauer. They asked us to come up with some ideas for theme and incidental music. One of our ideas was to add Gary Glitter drums to the original theme. This was an idea that later worked well for the KLF under the name of the Time Lords. About this time, Phil and I recorded an incredibly romantic song which for some strange reason we played to someone we knew at Bronze Records, Motorhead's label.
Trapped in a moment, lost in a crowd, not understanding the way that I'm feeling, wiping a tear from my eye when you said goodbye.
Her advice was similar to a suggestion Spiros made, so it must have been a good idea. It was custom romantic songs for people to buy off us for special occasions. We called it Sculptures in Sound. Someone made us a logo, a single red rose. Such a good image that the Labour Party also came up with it. We had a stall in Harvey Nichols. Radio 2 did a piece about us for the Through the Night show. They interviewed Spiros as the world's fastest record producer, and they played a jingle which we had quickly knocked out. We did one of these Sculptures in Sound for a London socialite who asked us to provide original music for a fashion show. Spiros' next idea was a play with a female version of Max Headroom. He called her Mini Catastrophe.
Oh, don't you just love it?
Emotional, physical, and sexual problems. Call me!
One of us, probably me, suggested we make it a musical, and I wrote one of my best songs for it. A song called The Same Sun Shines on Everyone.
Well, I thought I had everything. I held success in my hand. All the things money could bring, but it fell through my fingers like sand. I'd walk through the park with my girl. Oh, I remember the sun, how it shone. Oh, such a perfect world. But now, it's gone. It's the same sun that shines on everyone. Everybody in the world wants to be happy and free. It's the same sun that shines on you
had lots of original ideas back then. They must have been good because others had success with them. I'm not saying they copied us. I'm just saying it could have been us. Our biggest disappointment was our least original idea. We were asked to record a charity song. It was after a massive earthquake in Mexico. There was a plan to rebuild Mexico City quickly with a new kind of brick. We were working for an organisation put together by Robert Maxwell. Yes, the Robert Maxwell. Spiros went to pick up some sample bricks from the airport, but the authorities had smashed them up, looking for drugs. We put everything into the song. We wrote a catchy song and spent hours getting it finished in time for some bigwig to fly to America with it. We even got some kids in off the street in West Hampstead to sing it. But it all turned out to be a con. What a surprise with Robert Maxwell involved.
What you feel when you hear the thunder, what you hear when you feel the rain. Far away, there's a young boy crying, longing to be home again. We'll bring them home, we'll give them their tomorrow. We'll build their homes with hands across the world. We'll bring them home, we'll give them build their homes with hands across the world. Look around you as you sleep, come evening. Look around as you lay in bed. Give another that good feeling for the roof above his head. Bring them home, give them their tomorrow. Build their homes with hands across the world. We'll bring them home, we'll give them their tomorrow. We'll build their homes with hands across the world. Just one brick to build a city, just one coin to build a town, just one note to build a village. Watch the joy that builds all around. When we bring them home, we give them their tomorrow. We build their homes with hands across the world. We'll bring them home, we'll give them their tomorrow. We'll build their homes with hands across the world. What you say to a weeping mother, what you say now she's all alone. Reach out your hand and stop her crying. Build her a house that she can go on the road. We'll bring them home, we'll give them their tomorrow. We'll build their homes with hands across the world. We'll bring them
was working as a van courier, so I would always be available, if ever required. Spiros bought me a van and let me live rent-free in a house he was waiting to renovate, but we kept being close without ever getting the cigar. I got married. I gave my guitars, keyboard, drum machine and sequencer to Spiros to pay for the van, and decided to grow up. Spiros went on to fool the world with the Roswell alien autopsy hoax. In the Ant and Dec film he is played by Omid Jalili.